Hello, I am Jody Wolf. You're watching EXPOZ today, March 24, 2011, 10:53 p.m. in Birmingham, Alabama. And Sharia law has begun. If you have seen today the news, Florida judge says it's better to allow Sharia law to operate in this particular case. Therefore, the United States shouldn't override or take precedent in disturbing what they have already had written. In other words, it's all it is an arbitration. Okay? You've got two people, and I don't know if both are Muslim or not, but both agreed on whatever. I'm going to give you an example because I did not hear the story. If a man hires me to do a job and I get something done and he shorted me, say $1,000 on a $10,000 job, and he cited a reason for shorting me, I said, well, no, you did not have a legal right. But he said, you recall, we both signed a waiver that if there would be an arbitration, it would have to go through our religious system. And I'll tighten that up for you just a little bit, and I think you understand. I'm working for a gentleman. He owes me money. I have a complaint. All right, now I'm going to take you to court. No, you can't do that because we signed a deal. We will let the church handle it. They will hear your case. They'll hear my case, and whatever the church says, it is binding and it is settled on their decision. This is what the Florida judge did. Since the two people, and I'm assuming both were Muslim, again, I don't know, since they had a prior agreement, the judge decided to not interfere, but rather let their religion, which happens to be Muslim, through the Quran, and they use the Quran for it, just like people in our country will use the Bible. The judge decided to let them settle the matter through their Sharia law. Now, here's the problem with this. And don't you think that, you're not hoodwinked over this. I'm not. No one has pulled the wool over anybody's eyes. We all know that our judge in our country should have said, you'll do it under our laws. He didn't do it. But to get Sharia in the door, get the foot in the door, that's all it takes. I promise you, there will be another case handled in the same manner within 7 days of today. And when you hear that another case had been decided to hand over to the Muslims by a judge in the United States, Sharia law is operating within our country. Their laws and our laws are totally different, but they got their foot in the door. This is what they wanted. And this, my people, my friend, this is going to hurt us. I said this, I think maybe my last EXPOZ, I think I said Sharia law wanted to operate within our country for their people, for their purpose, and not include us. Our court says, no, you go by our laws, our court system, and you'll be punished or awarded by our court system. No other way. Look, guys, they got their foot in the door. And I'm just wondering now how they're going to handle the school teacher who decided that she needed to take off 3 weeks to go do her religious thing in Mecca or wherever it was. See what happens here. Now, since this Florida judge has opened the door, has allowed that Sharia foot in, let's see where it goes with this other case. Look, guys, if we let this happen, the United States is in major, major trouble. Jody Wolf, EXPOZ.